Yeah, y'all see the title of this video. I will never be going to a white girl barbershop ever again. Now, let me explain. I know it's Black History Month, so you're probably thinking, what the fuck and diddly dack black dude brain are you thinking going to a barbershop of white women? Listen to me. I stay in Arizona, all right? I stay in a very, well, not very much, but kind of like a white area, and all the super good barbershops was like an hour to an hour and a half away. Anyways, let me get into the story, right? So 2 months ago, or my bad, 1 month ago, I wanted to go on a trip with my girlfriend. Shout out to Baylet because it was about to be her birthday, right? So of course I wanted to go and look fly. However, the day that we was about to leave, or the days that we was preparing and then was about to leave, none of those days had the barbershops that I would usually go to have an opening time. They didn't have an opening time. A lot of them was shut down because it's just got done with the Christmas season. So everybody's still spending time with their families and shit. And, barbershops aren't like super $1 million businesses or anything where they open up a day after Christmas. Nah, some of them over here just take breaks. So the only one that was open was this place called Great Clips. And I looked at the website and I'm seeing these handsome looking dudes. Pause, because I know a lot of y'all probably think I'm gay for saying that, but these dudes was handsome. Admit when niggas actually look good, bro. Stop being weird about it. And on the pictures that they show dudes having lineups and good little cuts and everything. However, there's not a single black dude on the pictures. That's red flag. But I don't want to be just like a nigga. I don't want to just assume the worst. I want to give people the benefit of the doubt because I'm already pessimistic as it is. And, I kind of wanted to change that up. I don't always want to be this negative person. So I pull up to Great Clips, right? I get to Great Clips. And as soon as you walk in that hole, there's a sign and it shows everything that is available that they service you. So they had haircuts, they had hairstyling, they had dyed hair, and they had some other BS that doesn't really matter. And the haircuts said they was going for about $30. $30 is pretty good in Arizona because every time I would go to the other barbershops, I would have to pay like 40 or maybe even 45. Right. It's crazy. Things is getting expensive now. When I was in Texas, I was originally paying $20. Then I had to pay $30. And now moving up to Arizona, it's just like, damn, bro. What am I going to have to pay $200 for a damn trim up? Like, what the hell's going on? Anyways, so I get there. I see if they do walk-ins. They said, yeah. Right. I said, cool. So I see that there's 3 people in front of me. So and like they're not there. Right. It says I have 3 people in front of me when I sign in, give them my name, get sat down and everything in a waiting chair. And the other people that's on like the board, because they have like this electric board or some shit, those people was not there. They just wasn't there. And usually they'll be like, okay, let's have you wait like 10 minutes just in case if they do walk in, they're a little bit late. We still service them so they don't walk in the middle of my appointment. So I said, cool. So I wait like 10 minutes. They don't show up and then they get me. Man, that should have been a sign right there. Another thing, when I walked in, I seen this white girl, completely unseasoned, by the way. No signs of mixed, no signs of hanging out with niggas. I doubt this person even knew who goddamn Kendrick Lamar was. This girl was white, right? Okay. And I'm guessing the store manager at the time, she was speaking Spanish to one of the customers that she was working with. So I'd assume that she was good, okay? Because, hey, look, the best barbers, hands down, you got the niggas or the black people, specifically the niggas. If it's like old unks and they talking about basketball or some shit while cutting your hair and they're taking breaks and they're still talking about sports, they can cut the shit out some hair. They can do it. They just take a little long because they get to yapping. That or the Mexican dudes that can barely speak English. Every time I get cut by a Mexican person that's speaking nothing but Spanish for the most part, they get my shit crisp and with no enhancement. So I don't got to worry about it like a black line or nothing. Nah, I wash my hair. My shit's still there and looks clean as hell. So I'm not saying that black barbers don't give or that they overly do enhancements or nothing, but black barbers give a lot of enhancements to a lot of customers. So anyways, both of them can cut. Y'all know the deal. So I'm thinking that this lady, since she's speaking Spanish, it's about to be good. Like, okay, I'm not about to get a complete fumble. Boy, was I wrong. So the Mexican lady, she shows me to the white girl, straight blonde hair, blue eyes, bullshit ass outfit, whatever, right? And she sits me down at her desk. I'm like, all right, cool. Sweet. She she goes in the back, she grabs her tools, and then she comes back up. She's like, all right, what you want? I show her a picture of a taper fade with dudes with dreads, by the way. So just in case, if you've never cut nobody's hair or no black dude's hair, this is a prime example. I'm showing her the sides. I'm showing her the front. I'm even showing her the back of the hair. She said, okay, cool. She pulls out some scissors. What the fuck? This place is called Great Clips. Where the fuck are your clippers? What the hell? I'm getting hit with pump fakes. This bitch brought out some goddamn school clippers or school fucking scissors. I can't even speak right now. God dang. Dr. Umar will be so disappointed in me. She brought out some school scissors. There was no clippers in sight. So I'm thinking, oh my God, please no. Lord, please. I'm already having a bad luck streak. Because mind you, this is like shortly after I already totaled my car. I'm like, please no. I don't need a messed up hairline. Don't do this. She pulls that out, right? And then she grabs my hair. And usually, if you guys don't know, people with dreads, when they go to the barbershop, the barbers usually put like clips in their hair, like not obviously clippers, but little paper clips or whatever clips to hold your dreads up, right? So the barber can use both hands to shape your shit up and make you look good and all that, right? This girl did not do that. She didn't put on no gloves. She grabbed me with her raw, soggy ass, fucking taco ham ass hands, grabbed them shits and started like trimming my shit down. And I'm like, dude, you can't be serious. Whatever, right? I'm looking at the phone, looking at the picture, looking back at the mirror. I don't know why I was looking back at the mirror because I can't see what she's cutting in the back. So she cuts it in the back and like 5 minutes go by, right? 5 minutes goes by and she pulls up the mirror and it's like, is this good? Bro, when I tell you I still had a fucking bush on the back of my head, son, it looked like my head had a pubic hair right there, bro. Just pubes was all on the back of my head, son. I'm like, bro, nah, you got to trim this down a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? You're like, it's a taper fade. A taper fade. You got to fade it into the skin. You know what I'm saying? It looks like it's disappearing, but then it gradually gets more up while the hair is connecting to the top of the head. So she cuts some more. And it doesn't really go nowhere. Whatever. Fuck it, we ball. Move on to the side, right? So she moves on to the side of my head and she starts like trimming my shit again. And she tells me, I swear to God, I'm not lying. I swear to God, right hand, left hand, both hands on the Bible. She goes, oh yeah, I can't make the fade connect into, the back of your head. What? It's a taper fade. Son, you fade it all around. You literally, it's like, okay, the back of the head, let's go. This Pop-Tart box is the back of the head, right? The back of the head, boom. You go up, you start going to the sides like that. You can fade that shit together. What the fuck is she talking about? And again, I showed her 2 different pictures of dudes with dreads getting their hair cut. So when she says that, I'm like, yes, you can. I know you can. But that was my point. I should have just got up and walked the fuck out. But I didn't because I'm still trying to be nice. I'm not trying to be an asshole. And bro, I wish I was lying about this story. If my girlfriend was here, I would have her and she would tell y'all how mad I was in the car. So she keeps cutting my shit. And just like the back, she spends like 5-10 minutes on it. And like don't mind this now. This my hair grew out. It's been like 2 months or like a month and a half. But my hair grew out. When she cut this shit, it was still looking thick as hell, right? She didn't really cut nothing. It was a little bit off the bottom, right? And everything else stayed the same. So I'm like, man, whatever. I'll just take what I can get. So she moves on, or I'm like, my bad. I'm almost choking on spit. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. She goes onto the other side, cuts my other side, right? She does that, and then she's like, oh yeah, okay, we're done. Bitch, we done? My front is still fucked up. What you mean we done? So I'm telling her, I'm like, we done. Now you got to still give me a lineup. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling her this respectfully. And once, bro, she responded like, lineup? Is this bitch serious? You never seen a nigga with a lineup? Oh my God. Nah, see. Because she probably know them Zach and Cody ass white niggas that have the hair just covering their face. You know, them dudes, they don't get lineups like that. Get you a Vic Blends white nigga. Those white dudes have the cuts, the lineups and shit. Bro, son, daughter, father, mom, she literally starts trying to debate me if there's lineups. I'm like, dude, y'all say y'all have haircuts. This is what y'all do, right? A haircut comes with a lineup. That's how you cut dudes' hair. I can't speak for women's hair unless it's like a stud, because studs want their hair cut like dudes. But your average woman, I'm pretty sure your average woman doesn't want a lineup, or your straight woman doesn't want a lineup, right? So I'm telling her to line up, and I show her a new picture of a lineup. I don't know why I had to do that, but I had to do that. So she gets to chopping my shit, right? With scissors. Again. She chops my shit with scissors. And I swear to God, dude, instead of making like the lineup, y'all see how it kind of is right now because it's growing back? It's like kind of boxed though, right? Boom, boom, like a sharp corner. This bitch, she cut all this, right? And made it curve. It was curving, son. She throwing up C's and this hoe not even a crip. I'm getting mad talking about it. So she cuts my hair and that was it. I'm like, bro, you gave me one more time and you're through. I gave you too many chances. So now I'm telling her, I'm like, bro, nah. You can't be doing that. See, now you cutting this round. She gonna talk about some, well, yeah, I'm cutting it round because I'm not finished yet. Bro, what you mean you not finished yet? You just started and you already fucked it up. We not finna finish. If we finish, your ass gonna make me, you gonna give me a bald nigga fade, bro. You gonna bald my sides out, and that's if the scissors can reach my damn tendrils of hair. You know what I mean? And so, bro, I'm like, you know what? I'm done. I'm like, forget it. Here, let's just go up front. Whatever. And she goes, all right, your total is $30. Who the fuck is you? $30? I said, hold on, nah, I'm not finna pay you $30. You messed up my hair all around. She was like, sir, I didn't mess up your hair. You just didn't let me finish. I'm like, girl, why would I let you finish? You were continuously messing up my hair. I had to show you many times of pictures of what I wanted. I kept describing to you what I wanted and how I wanted it done. Y'all say y'all do haircuts here, and then you're acting like you don't know how to cut people's hair. She then goes to say, well, we don't really do haircuts here. You need to go to a barber. This is a hairstyling place. You stupid bitch. This place is called Great Clips Hair and Barber. It says it in the description. If you look it up on Google Maps, Google in general, Safari, whatever fucking browser you use, it says it's a barber shop. And then when you walk in, it says y'all give haircuts. That means you are a barber. What? And then on top of that, she had a certificate on her desk, and it said something school of barbers, right? So that proves that you went to training for this. You should know how to cut hair. This is a barber school. What do you mean you can't cut people's hair? That's like going to a mechanic and this nigga don't know how to change your oil. I ought to body slam any nigga that does that bullshit. I'm sorry that I'm screaming a lot. I'm just very heated. So I'm going back and forth with her, and I'm telling her, no, I'm not about to pay this $30. And I tell her I will pay half of that. I will still give you 15 just because I don't want to be mean. I don't want to be an asshole. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not giving you the full thing because you did kind of a bad job on my hair. You know what I mean? So then she was like, okay, and let me get my manager right quick. I said, all right, bet. She gets her manager, the Mexican woman. The Mexican woman, I'm thinking that she's going to give me some leeway. I'm thinking she's going to fix it. Son, twin. She walks up and she says the same thing as this. I'm going to call this bitch Addison because Addison sounds like a white girl name. Addison over there saying I didn't finish this dude's hair. And then the Mexican lady was like, oh, yeah, the hair is clearly not finished, sir. You can't be complaining that your hair is messed up and she didn't finish her hair. Dude, when you're cutting hair, you should be slowly improving it, not making it worse. What are you talking about? So I'm telling her, I'm like, there's no way that she can fix this because she curved my shit real bad, all right? So I show her the curve and I'm like, she made that worse and my hair just can't grow back like that immediately. You know what I mean? So she was like, sir, I don't know what to tell you. You either let her finish or you just pay outright everything. And we went back and forth for like 2 more minutes. And I swear to God, I just walked out. I walked out the store. I didn't pay for nothing. I was tired of it, right? So I went back into my car and I was like talking to myself. I said, I swear to God, them hoes is not getting a single dime out of me. And I hate to call them like bitches and hoes. I was very mad at the time. Are they bitches and hoes? Probably not. But as far as barbering services, y'all niggas suck. Y'all niggas is doo-doo. I call a stupid ass nigga if he can't cut hair. I swear to God, I don't discriminate, all right? So I call up my girlfriend. Mind you, my girlfriend is mixed. She's black and white, right? I call her up. I tell her the same thing. And I swear to God, she tells me, yeah, Jalen, your first red flag was noticing that there's white girls cutting hair. I said, yep. Damn, right? But thankfully, when I was telling her about it and I was like crashing out, she was laughing her ass off. She found it hilarious. She loves it when I'm mad. She finds it hilarious when I'm pissed off. I don't get it. Anyways, but she comes in clutch though. She ends up finding another barber that I've never heard of or have not seen on the maps. She finds one that closes right at like 7. I get there at 6:30. This dude is exactly how I said earlier. This guy is a Mexican dude that speaks damn near pure Spanish, right? He cut my hair and mind you, my shit was fucked up. He looked at my shit like confused. Boy, I looked back in that mirror. I felt like a whole nigga. I almost let this nigga bend me over and fuck me, bro. Like I was completely feeling better. He cut my shit great. Shout out to him. He did charge me like $45 though. That sucked. So that was dope. Getting it fixed up. But yeah, man, let this be a lesson. Guys, fellas, do not let a white girl, an unseasoned white girl, cut your hair. If you get no haircut, make sure it's from a black dude or a black woman, a Mexican person, a person of color, right? Or if it is a white boy or a white girl, make sure they are seasoned. Make sure they know how our roots work. Damn it. Never again. Also, fuck great clips.